he would have lost to Hermes and Rivas things you're doing just to get in his head?
Look, the game is coming up. I'll tell you, this is what I really believe. Right now, Levan, you top of the mountain. Top of the mountain. It's not easy to stay there. It's not.
You said on the video that we're coming after you. This guy is gonna beat you. This guy is gonna beat you. This guy is gonna beat you.
The thing is the whole field, all of us, we all look at you, and you have to look at everybody. Okay, but we all look at you. So everyone is training to beat you. And that's just difficult. It's difficult to stand on top of the hill with the world coming after you. It's hard to do. And the thing is look, in my opinion, you are the best that I've seen in the sport. This is what I really do believe. But everyone loses. Everyone will lose at some point. Some people lose for different reasons, but if you stay in the game, everyone loses. And you know, Hermes, that match, you won. You beat him 4-0. But what it did was it gave everybody a little glimmer of hope. And everybody's like, okay, all right, Levan is bleeding. He's bleeding. And
that's not what he said. He said that if that was a running foul, you would have lost that. It would be 2-1, and
it raised a lot of questions. It raised a lot of questions. Look, it could have been a running foul. We don't know. I'll tell you, I do believe.
Was it running foul or normal foul, or
it was split?
Confusion?
It was that
I will tell you something. Before that one, didn't Hermes also get a foul?
I know.
In that round.
In that round?
That round, I think Hermes get a foul before.
Oh, okay, because that would change everything.
Yes, because I saw that he got a foul.
Okay, see, that changes everything.
Why did, at that time, if it was called, so then it should be called this one too?
No, if Hermes was on the running foul, then they called it properly. I didn't think he was. If Hermes was on the running foul, and then if Levan fouls, it's a match stop. But they would have given Hermes the foul.
No. They called Hermes a foul. The match stopped and started again.
Right.
So this is what I am saying, that if his foul was called and the match stopped, so it's normal that his foul was called.
But I believe what system, that's one of the problems with the rule system that they were running back then. They had like a split. They were calling running fouls and stop fouls. So you could be called, depending on what the referee thought, he could call a running foul or he could call a stop foul, which is super confusing. And it makes us have conversations like this, you know, like I think that the line that's drawn for what is a running foul versus what is a stop foul is advantage gained. If there's no significant advantage gained, running foul. And that's the thing. I personally, if I was the referee and if I was just looking at the foul that Levan did, where his elbow came off the back, no advantage gained. Okay, no, Levan is not all of a sudden now winning this match. Mm-hmm. He's fouling because he's on his way to a loss. He's not gaining an advantage. So I personally, if there was, and I need to like really sit down and like find out what it actually was and talk to the referees, but I would have said that that's a running foul. But it doesn't change the fact that the match was 4-0. But what it did was it humanizes you, makes us think that you're more of a human being.
Did you come here to prove him that you are not? He said that this match made you human being. Your match with, before that, he said that you were from different planets. So now, after this match, he thinks that now you're human. But now, did you come here to make him believe that you are from another planet again?
I understand everyone is watching me.
Yeah.
I always winning very easy.
Yeah.
And now I some
problems.
Yeah. And he is a woman.
Yeah.
It is possible.
Yeah.
I understand that. Yeah.
And you are now thinking that you will gain that status back, that inhuman.
I hope.
Yeah. You came here to prove this.
Yeah.
Every match for you will be harder, is what I believe. The level will continue to rise, continue to rise, continue to rise.
Yes, it one is the when you winning and you're champion one time, but many years been in that level, be champion. It is very hard
Yes.
because
You are the standard. You are the bar. It is hard to raise the bar when you are the ceiling. You know, it's everybody else's job to come up to you.
yeah, no doesn't matter who what much I have. That athlete is like kill himself to do something.
To you,
Yeah, and it is hard.
Yeah, in fact, until the Hermes match, people didn't believe that was possible. After Hermes match, they thought that it's possible. Yeah, but trust me, it is not a disrespect to you. It is because people sees you really big. Yeah, I mean, if there is one guy that is murdering everyone and nobody can touch, people thinks that it is boring. You understand? Once they see that, they get excited, not because they don't like you, but it is because they see you so big mountain, but it is possible to climb maybe. So they saw that possibility. Yeah. How many
And
years you are
and,
champion?
and every time I need training more and more
Yeah.
because I feel that guys is coming.
I mean,
know?
yeah. Yeah, you're right. But the thing is, you said that everybody is training. And do you think that just because they are training, they all have the potential to beat this guy?
No, but the thing is, it's like the 4-minute mile. When as soon as the first person beat the 4-minute mile, like within months later, you know, there's 10 guys who can do it. You know, I think that there's some people who will never. It's impossible to be the number one super heavyweight in the world. It's probably never ever going to happen for most people. It's just impossible. You know, unless you are this tall, this big of hands, this wide of shoulders, it's going to be very hard. But even the guys who can do it, you know, it's a big investment. You know, it's a lot of time, it's a lot of energy, it's a lot of focus to get at that level. But I think that even today, just with the guys we have in the sport right now, there's probably 15 of us that if their lives were perfect for 3 years, they have a very good chance of being that number one person on the planet, you know? And that 15 is a big number. And as our sport continues to grow, that number will continue to grow.
Do you think that there are 15 guys in the world that have potential to beat you?
I think it is more.
More than 15 people in arm wrestling right now have potential to beat you?
Why not?
They can beat you. Huh?
If they live perfect, that's the hardest thing, is you can have potential, but unless you dedicate your life, I mean, it's not going to happen. Like, so you have to have the potential, and then you have to make the choice. And it's not like you make the choice for a few weeks or a few months. It's like years, you know? It's not easy, you know?
I don't see there are 15 guys that can beat this guy.
Maybe not 15, but it's a number, and it's
Yeah.
not one, it's not two, it's, you know.
Yeah, there are many guys, good guys, but this is different one.
Arm wrestling, the prize keeps getting juicier. You know, the prize keeps getting more appealing,
More attractive?
more attractive, you know. Like I remember when, you know, back like 2008, you know, world champion, what did it give you? You know, nothing really. Like, I mean, I remember I won against John, and like
I understand.
now it's different. Now, if you're super heavyweight world champion, your life can be very different. Yeah.
And I hope it's gonna get better.
Yeah, well, it is. It is. I mean, even now, this match, even compared to the last time, is more valuable.
Yeah.
The world title today is more valuable than it was even 2 years ago.
We need to work harder to make sure that it will be more valuable.
Yeah, and what that does is it makes even more freaks come. You know, when people of like a certain athletic talent, like guys who are doing strongman, like Brian Shaw, like when Brian Shaw is like, okay, I'm gonna be the world champion. He's like, he decides, he's like, I'm gonna become a world champion. Or guys like Brian Shaw, You know, the 18, 19-year-old Brian Shaw, the guy who's, you know, 6'9",
Yeah.
who's gonna be 400 pounds. He's gonna be 450 pounds.
It will take a little bit time, but yes.
Yeah, not that much time. You got an 18-year-old. By the time that guy's 25, that's a big problem.
Well, look at Morozov.
Right. Yeah. And Morozov is not even that huge.
Yeah.
Like, yes, he's a very big human being, but there are bigger people. You know.
Brian is very big.
Right. He's gonna
You ever
gonna
met
be a
him?
problem.
Yeah.
No, but I know who is very, very big.
Right? If he gets strong in the right ways, if he gets comfortable on an arm wrestling table, if he starts to get mean, oof. It's a problem.
Yeah.
It's not a problem, it's great, but yeah.
I mean, as a super heavyweight, it's a problem for you.
I mean, I'm gonna Kings move him.
You cannot beat him in different ways?
No, I'll only Kings move him. No, just
That's too low shoulder.
right. But I mean, it's just a foul. It's a foul. We got
foul.
whatever.
I'm just warning you.
I have 8 fouls.
You are in Istanbul, so
8 fouls is a lot of fouls.
you're hearing that.
I foul and foul and foul. No problem.